Okay, the music you hear is Drake's album, So Far Gone. The song is he's to Atlanta Vegas right now. He's a great artist. It's my favorite song, well, so far. So yeah, listen to that, download that, buy it, whatever. It's called So Far Gone. Right now I want to tell you guys something that I've never, ever, ever, ever told anyone. So please be patient with me. It might take a minute. Um, Alright, well, when my mom died when I was 11, my dad didn't know how to comfort me or stuff like that, and I guess that's just because he was a man. He didn't really know. He cheated on my mom, and basically everybody knew about it, but she acted as if nothing was really going on. She just was her regular self, you know? So that's why I can understand why he cared that she died, you know? And he's the kind of person who thinks sex is the answer to everything. And in reality, in real life, it's not, okay? It's just not. I remember when my mom died, my dad, he had more and more and more house parties, and more people came over, more women, more men, and he had all kinds of people coming in and out of the house at all hours. And it was just me and him living there. My brother had already graduated. And I remember one time he was with his friends, and some guys, it'll be 6 to 7 guys, they would spend the night there or just come over and play cards with my father. It's no real big deal, until the abuse began. I remember my father and his friends were in the living room and I was upstairs listening to music, and I remember my dad calling me downstairs. He said, "Vanessa, come here." And I was like, "Okay, Dad," you know, and I didn't think anything of it. I went downstairs. I had on this really cute white dress, and it was like, it stopped to like right there. It's like very short dress, okay. And I went downstairs. I sat on the couch, and they were all sitting on the floor in a circle, and it was weird. You know, I really didn't think anything of it. I was 13 at the time. They said, they were like, "No, honey, come and sit down here with us. Come sit with the guys." You know, I'm thinking, hey, my dad's here. No real harm or anything like that. So I sat down there with them and my dad's friend Alex. Now it was 6 guys on the floor, and if you add my dad, it was 7. So there were 7 guys on the floor, including my dad, and they were all drinking beer, like beer bottles or whatever. And one guy, his name is Alex. Like, some of the guys I knew their names or whatever because they're familiar, but the other guys I didn't. So like Alex, he drunk all of his drink, and they were all in a circle, and I'm sitting down there with them, and he put the drink in the middle and he spinned it, you know, like spin the bottle, like spin the bottle. They spinned it and it stopped at another one of my dad's friend, who was a white guy. His name was Tom, and I didn't know Tom. I didn't know anything about Tom, but Tom, he was like, "Do you want it in the front or do you want it in the back?" And I looked at him, I looked at my dad, and I was like, "Dad, what is he talking about?" My dad said, "Baby, don't worry about it. Just go along." And I was like, "Tom, what are you talking about, okay?" And he said, "Don't worry about it. I'll show you." And two, two of my daddy's friends basically tackled me or held me down or whatever, and you know, like, my arms were down, my legs were down, and Tom got up, pulled down my underwear, pulled up my dress, and he shagged me in front of everybody. Long story short, there were 7 guys there. Everybody got their turn. Some guys, you know, when you spin the bottom, some guys got a turn more than once. It was the most embarrassing and most horrible thing I ever experienced in my entire life of being a teenager. And I could never understand why my dad allowed things like that to happen to me, you know? I thought he was my dad and stuff like that. And I don't know, it was just very hard for me to comprehend, you know? I could never think about something like that happening to me. I was so young, losing my virginity like that in that way, and being abused by all those men. It happened all at once, like, it happened all at once, okay? And this is so hard for me to tell other people, but right now I'm speaking out, okay? I'm no longer gonna keep it a secret, because my dad died 2 months ago, and I never told anyone. I've never said anything to anybody, so I never got in trouble for it, him or his friends. now I'm just too late, but at least I'm able to, you know, come out and say it finally. Oh my god. Okay, thank you all for watching my video. That was a fictional story. I wrote that today while I was in class, and I just wanted to tell you guys the story that I wrote today. So here's the story. I wrote it right here on this paper, and it did not happen for real. It did not happen for real. I promise you. I could never allow something like that to happen to me. But thank you all for watching. I'm sorry if you all got emotional. Woohoo. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe, and that's it. Bye.